What up, y'all? This is Tracy from Nerd Squish, and today we're going to talk about our 5th original house announcement for Halloween Horror Nights 34. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a cold house, and on top of that, we have our 5th and what I believe our final original house announcement for the year, so that means we gotta talk details, and then I think it's only appropriate that we do a little ranking of our originals, a hype list, if you will. So the 5th original of Halloween Horror Nights 2025 is Galkn Monsters of the North, and it is described as follows. In a remote northern village, a wicked being rises from the dead, bringing a horde of monsters and demons from the fjords to wreak havoc on the townspeople. You'll face icy, horned, winged, and wolfish fiends that gradually merge into one giant horror. Then you'll try to escape the belly of the beast. First off, this graphic, this design, that right there, I was already in, okay? You didn't even need to describe what this house was about for me to be hyped about it, because this is everything. I love it. I love it here. I want to live in this graphic. So I love that this house is just filled with monsters and demons. Like, I love the design concepts we're talking about here. We've got wolfish monster, maybe werewolf looking creatures. We have horns, we got wings, we just got like all the creepy people that we all know and love and want to hang out with. Maybe I'm the only one that wants to hang out with them. I don't know what your story is, what your prerogative is, but I'm jazzed. Now, the thing that is funny about this is this creature right here, which I would assume is the Galkn, however you say that. Coincidentally, it looks a lot like Garaka from Ghostbusters. So I wonder if that was like a budget thing, like they were like, hey, you know what? We have this costume or this statue or this thing that we created. Let's make a new story and just kind of like change it up a little bit, you know? Which I love that, you know? I love a budget diva. I'm a thrifter. I can get down with that, but I did think it was kind of funny. The monster designs are gonna be cool. The set designs are gonna be cool, but we've got to appreciate a cold house. And what I mean by that is, you know, obviously monsters of the north. If you look at this picture, we have snow and a very cold mountainy environment, which means this house is gonna save you. In that Florida heat, when you're just dehydrated because you've been hitting all the bars and you're just, you know, Jack Sparrowing around Halloween Horror Nights, and you think you're gonna pass out because it is so hot. You're gonna step into this house and you're gonna feel that AC just blast you back. Your hair is gonna like hit back like this, and it's gonna be good. Another thing that's very interesting is that this description talks about how all these monsters and these demons at some point are gonna like merge together and make one giant monster. So I am just envisioning the wildest stuff right now. Big sets, big monsters, and I'm living for it. I don't exactly know how they're gonna do like the wolf type part. Like in the image, we see just like a normal looking wolf. So I don't know, maybe we'll be reusing some of those American Werewolf in London or Chupacabra, not animatronics, but like hand puppets, right? To get that wolfy effect. Either way, I am very hyped. I am very pumped for this house. So with that, now I think it's only appropriate that we give a ranking of our 5 original houses, because honestly, we have a pretty good lineup this year and there's a lot to be excited about just with this, without even talking about IPs. We got some good stuff. So without further ado, here is my hype ranking list of Halloween Horror Nights 2025 original houses. Coming in at number 5, the house that I'm least excited about, we have Grave of Flesh, simply just because I don't really see this one being the most extravagant. It's not my type of jam. I think some of the cemetery settings could be kind of cool, but overall, it sounds kind of gross and smelly. So it's just not one that I'm gonna get excited about. Coming in at number 4, we have El Artista, A Spanish Haunting. This one, I go back and forth of where I have this on my hype list because there is something about it that seems very grandiose. Like the idea of being in this manor and we have this conservatory where these evil spirits live and make these artists create like demented pieces of art, and then the art comes to life and it's trying to go through the portal to come into the real world. There's a lot of cool elements, but I guess the reason I'm not as excited about it is that I feel like when it comes to making the artwork come to life, I feel like a lot of that's not gonna come off in a haunted house. And I could be totally wrong because Halloween Horror Nights can make a believer of you, but I don't know, there's just something about when I read this, I can't translate it in my brain. I'm not seeing a visual that I'm like, wow, you know? So I don't know. Could be a very cool house, but as of right now on my hype list, it's coming in at number 4 for originals. Coming in at number 3, we have Dolls Let's Play Dead. I am actually very stoked for this house because I love the idea of feeling small as a doll and being in this twisted world of this kid that is just making these mutated, demented toys. It's twisted and I love it, and I think this one, honestly, we all know the rooms where you have like dolls and you're like, okay, which one of these is not a prop? Which one of you are gonna cause a problem and come at me? I love that. I live for it. I think it's gonna have some really, really good scares in this house. Coming in at number 2, we have the one that we talked about today, Galkn Monsters of the North. Again, cold house, cool monster, demon designs. I think this is gonna be beautiful, and we're gonna get a little relief from that Florida heat, and that in itself is exciting. But my number 1 original house that I am most excited for has got to be HHN's Demon Bounty Hunters. This is just my brand. Okay, there is something about this, the Wild Wild West and demons and demon hunters, and there is something about this house when I read about it, like something's itched in my brain. Like I'm ready to see it. I just think it's gonna be so cool. It's not gonna be something that has the most theatrical sets and designs and costumes. It's not gonna be that, but there's something about it that's just gonna have this happy medium of like a fun story with good scares and really cool effects. So that's why that one comes out at number 1. Obviously, I'm a bit behind on this announcement, but I definitely wanted to make a video and nerd out with y'all because I really think Galkn Monsters of the North is gonna be a really, really chill house. Are you excited about this house? Let me know in the comments. What are you most excited to see? The set designs, the monster designs? Are you just excited to get some AC? Let me know. So this means we have 3 more announcements for Halloween Horror Nights 2025 with 3 IP or franchised houses, okay? So y'all stay tuned because as we get those updates, I'm gonna make videos, give y'all all the details. We'll nerd out about this together. So we will all be ready when those gates open. When those spooky doors open, we are let loose in the streets of Universal. So, with that, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big old thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so when new videos hit the channel, you'll be notified. And as always, thank y'all for watching, and I'll catch you nerds in the fog!